Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Crane's Comics. I want to go ahead and review 4 different books for you today. We have Witches, Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman, Spider-Verse. I know this is an older book, but I definitely want to go over it. It is a fantastic book. If you haven't checked it out yet, I definitely recommend doing so. And Grayson's number 4 and number 5. So 4, 5, Grayson. So let's get into it. So the first book I definitely want to go over is Witches. It's a fantastic book, storyline by Scott Snyder. I heard a lot of really good reviews on it, so I thought that I'd pick it up and take a look for myself. And it's really good. It's very dark. Now, there's kind of some flashback points with the main character, and basically it's about this family that's new to town. They move in, and apparently this town has some really like crazy history or weird history. Moved into town, and like right off the get-go, she's worried that people are going to be afraid of her. The main girl, she's like a teenager, and her dad finally is like, knock it off, just go to school, get some sleep, do what you need to do. The mom's in a wheelchair. The dad, he loves his daughter very much. He's concerned for her, but it's just, you can tell that she's super annoying, like, to him. But anyway, Witches, definitely check it out, by Scott Snyder. A really good book. This book, Witches, I definitely would give it about 4-star rating. It is a really good book, and I'm really excited to see where this book goes or takes off to. I'm very anxious to read book number 2 and book number 3. So I will keep you guys updated on what I think of this book. But good luck finding it any cheaper than $10. Maybe I got ripped off, but I do know that this book's been out for quite a while. And unless you picked it up right whenever it first came out, then comic book people are gonna use that to their benefit, you know? So, anyway, the next book I want to talk about is Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman, The Edge of Spider-Verse. Fantastic book, really good. I know this is an older book, but I haven't had time to read it. That's how busy I've been. Also, I really wanted to read it, and whenever I got the first print issue, I didn't want to read it. My buddy picked that one up for me, and I didn't want to touch it. I wanted to leave it in its sleeve, because it's actually worth a lot of money now, seeing that she's getting her own series. So I waited for the second and the third printing. A little side note about my book. So I opened this book up yesterday to read it, and like 5 pages have a tiny little tear in all of them. It doesn't show it on the front cover or the back cover, and you couldn't even notice unless you opened up the book to look at it. Little things that peeve me. I'm sorry, but no good. This gives you a different idea of what if Peter Parker had died or didn't exist. So it is actually really cool, and I love the outfit that they put her in. It's fantastic, and everyone loves Gwen Stacy, so this is a win-win-win for everyone. So definitely pick this book up if you can still find it. Or you could find third or maybe even second printings around. And if you do get a first printing variant, hold on to that sucker, because the cover is awesome, and it's just a really cool looking book, you know. Definitely want to give this book 4.5 stars, because I'm not going to 5-star it, I'm sorry, but 4.5 stars, and then we'll see where the series takes it. It is a good book though, definitely pick it up. The next book is Grayson number 4. This book wasn't awful, but it wasn't great. There's no real action in this book, and the front cover is kind of misleading. To be honest, these people right here aren't villains or bad guys. They are college girls that are chasing Dick around campus. Dick Grayson. So don't think I was, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's really no action in this book except him running away from some college girls, and that was it basically. That was completely it. So don't let the cover fool you. Pick it up if you want to. I will give this book 3 stars, and that's it. Yeah, 3 stars. So pick it up if you want to. I would say pass. Actually, I would say pass on this whole series. I'm just so far into buying this series that I don't want to make it go to waste. Next is Grayson number 5. Now this one actually got a little better than Grayson number 4, surprisingly, because they were in the desert the whole time, but it was still better. It was still a better book than number 4. there's action. There's a chance that they could die, like lack of water. It's Dick Grayson, one of his partners, and then the dude in the black mask. I'm supposed to know his name, but I don't. And surprisingly, a baby is with him too. That's kind of why he's standing like that. He's holding a baby. So he has to get this baby to safety across the desert. And at the beginning of the book, they calculate it, and it's 200 miles that they have to walk. And you'll see if they live, you'll see if they die, you'll see if they all live, you'll see if they all die, you'll see if the baby makes it. I'm not going to give you any spoilers on this book. If you want to find out, pick it up. I will give this book 3.5 stars. It's a little bit better than number 4, but that's all that I can really get, you know. I'm probably going to drop this series really quick because there are a couple books that I am interested in picking up next week. Ant-Man is going to be one of them, and if you subscribe to my channel or if you tweet me #CranesComics, you can definitely have a chance to win one of those Ant-Mans. All you got to do is send me the address. I'll ship it out to you. I'm going to pick up about 4 or 5 issues, mostly because of the movie coming out, so I know that it's going to, I don't know if it's going to do well. I'm not going to give it that much credit yet, but I know that people are going to start buying the comics once they hear about the movie and they get on that train. So yeah, tweet me #CranesComics for a chance to win your issue of Ant-Man. It's not out yet, but I will be doing the review on it tomorrow because that's the day it comes out. So thanks guys for watching, and have a great day.